Welcome everybody back to Riverbend Springs. We're now into October, so we already have goat's milk over here. There's a couple of things I need to tell you that I've done just to keep you up to speed, so to speak. So I have leased you just about to see it over there, small water trailer. I didn't buy it, I've just leased it, and we've given them some water. So if I come up, look bottom right, you can see they've got the water in there. And that also is showing there's the meadow there as well. Now they are going to munch their way through that, don't worry about that, I know that for a fact. I don't know how long it will last, probably a couple of months maybe, with 20 of them. So I think we need to get some grass growing on the go. And also the chickens, they're munching their way through that as well. We do have a little bit of wheat in storage, but we're going to be putting some sorghum in as well this episode. But there is a lot of eggs. Now I've looked, and the price for eggs is actually going to be at its best, hopefully, next month. So that is when we will probably strike. So there, not go on strike, I mean actually sell our eggs. We'll get going. The good thing is there is quite a few places to sell the eggs, so hopefully that will be quite a few options there for us. So yeah, we've got just under 2,000 litres of wheat in the silo. We also got that canola, that's going to be December, the best price. To be fair, the farmers market there is not too bad, is it? But we'll just hold off for a moment and we'll check what that's like next month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our seeder. Our other tractor is up at the store, and we should have some seeds and fertilizer in there. Oh, there's not a lot of fertilizer, that's fine. I do believe we have some round the side here, as well as some seed, is it? Yes, seeds, not a lot. We're going to need some for a planter. I'm going to lease a planter so that we can grow the grass. Not grass, what am I talking about? Let me start that again, I'm getting all confused now. We're going to get a planter to grow the sorghum. That's what I'm trying to get at. Oh, there's some awful flashing going on there. What's going on? So I am playing now this episode since they've done the patch. Where am I going? I have not got a clue what's happened in this episode. Right, and already, because I've been playing on my live stream series as well on Hutan Pantai, there's a couple of things that haven't been fixed, which is a little bit annoying. We've got loads of seed in there actually, so that's pretty good. I wonder if I can back up enough just to fill that up with fertilizer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not like that, I'm not going to. Is that going to squeeze in there? Not quite, but that should. Oh, come on. The fertilizer bags are in front of the seed bag, but it picked up the seed bag. There we go, we're in. We are in. Right, we'll hook that over to grass. There we go. And I'm going to get a worker going on this field. Now, I'm going to hold off for a moment extending those two fields. I was going to do that. Purely because I think. Shall we or shall we not? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off just for now. So, oh, and there's also stones in these fields, but I'm not going to worry about picking them up just yet. We'll just crack on as is. So let's hold that down. We'll get an AI worker going on. We'll get them going down. I think we'll get them going around the headland first, shall we? I guess. That would probably work. We'll see what happens. So off they can go. They're probably going to reverse back now and pick their own sort of line, which is absolutely fine. So yeah, you can see the stones there. I'm just going to leave that for a moment because we haven't really got the money for it. I know we've got 28 grand, but to lease that stone picker is quite expensive, and by selling the stones we're not going to make that money back. That's, what is it, nearly 3 grand for that, so we're not going to do that. Right, but we do need a planter because we cannot do sorghum anymore with a seeder. We have to get a planter, which is fine, so we will do that. So we will grab, what should we grab? I don't want to go too big, too mad. What size is our cedar? It's that, isn't it? So that is 4.6. If we had something around there, I think would be suffice. That's 6 meters actually. That's not bad. That will do seed and fertilizer as well. That's 4.2. That's a little bit more for 6.7. What's the difference leasing? Wow, that looks really compact, doesn't it? 3 grand for that. What is this one? 3.5, so a little bit bigger. Then it jumps right up to that. I think we will. Oh, that one doesn't fertilise, look, so we'll go for this then. We'll go for this guy. Let's grab this, release that for 3 grand, just over. And we'll jump into this bad boy. So we won't bother getting any more seed. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Didn't even check what the capacities was for that. Oh, 595, that's not a lot, especially if it's spread between the two. Well, hopefully it won't use a lot, that's the theory. Right, back to the farm. Seems like we do this trip quite a few times. And we're trying, we should be able to back this is all folded up nicely, we should be able to back this in under that sort of canopy, whatever you want to call it, and chuck in some seed and solid fert. That's a snazzy looking wagon, isn't it? Looks like a delivery driver, like UPS or something. Oh, on the right hand side here, that is oat growing in there, and that has appeared as a contract. I'm tempted to do it. I was looking earlier, it's harvesting obviously, and it only needs to be taken down the bottom part of our farm. I think we've got to cross the river, and the sale point's down there. I'm thinking of doing that just to earn a little bit of dough. We'll see. Now whatever we don't use we can unload and then off hire this, unlease it. So a bit of luck. Can we just refill it? There we go, that's quite rapid. So more seed than solid fat. Look at that, that's pretty nifty. I like that. Right, let's get sorghum. There we go. So I tell you what we probably could do then is if we get a worker going on this fella. I know we are spending money and paying out for workers. How's this guy doing? It's pretty straightforward, that field, so I'm not expecting any mishaps. So I think this is reasonably square as well. So yeah, I know we're spending out on workers, but it gets the work done, doesn't it? So we'll go. I don't really know what way you would actually start if you were doing this, whether you would start in the middle and then work out, but I'm going to carry on with that. and we'll get them going. I think then we could probably jump in our harvester. Off they go. So we'll check. Yeah, we've got grass growing, which is awesome. And also sorghum is just going in as well. Where's grass? It's down there. Happy days. And we should be getting our first stage of fert as well. So we need to turn off a few things. Oh, rolling. Are we going to do the rolling? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not too fussed about that. Right, I need to accept that contract before... Oh, wow. There's even more that's appeared now. These guys weren't here. So there could be something else, actually. 11 grand for cultivating. That's quite a big field, though. But that is... Tell you what, I got some nifty equipment there, actually. That's going to be... What size is that? Cultivator. That looks pretty big. I think it was one of these, wasn't it? About a 9 meter one, I think. So it was that 9 meter. Wow, that's... Do you think that would be worth it? And 6 is there. So I think that's south of our farm, isn't it? By the look of that. And that one's over there. We could maybe lease that equipment. Quickly do that. That's 15 grand in the bank already. There's a sorghum field there. That's a good amount as well. Look at that. Grand, that's 15 grand. That's quite a big harvesting contract, that. So, wow. Okay, fertilising ones are always pretty easy, but that's a fairly small field, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to grab this guy. I'm going to borrow items, and then I'm also going to accept that one. So we should have those two active. So let's just double check. 91 is there, so yes, and that one's just there, so happy days. We'll jump out of the harvester then, we'll abandon that, and we'll jump to their equipment. Now there was, yeah, there's a weight there as well, we'll hook that on. This is my first time of doing any contracts on FS25, so quite interesting to see how it goes. I know some people have had a few issues here and there with things. Oh, that's not the... There we go. Right, well, we'll go to the biggest field, I think, shall we? So, what's the best route for that from here? In fact, we could come straight across, go all the way down, and then we'll probably go left there by the barge. The ferry, should I say, not the barge. Shit, alright. So, down that way. Why are those cones there? I'm probably going to smack them out of the way, aren't I? So, down this way. We'll do a little bit of in-cab driving, shall we? So yeah, there's still a few little bugs, I think, people are saying, since this patch, but it will get eventually sorted out. 22 was a bit like that at the start. Maybe not as bad, but we'll see. And I've had to whack my steering sensitivity right up to 200%. So if you guys are on console, because I think it's only affecting console because it says something about a gamepad. If you're experiencing... Can I go this way? I guess I can. Any issues with your steering, it's really bad since the update. You need to go into your settings, and that will be here. General settings, and come all the way down. He says it's not going to let me, is it? See, the menu's freezing still. Okay, well it's in here. If you scroll down, you'll find steering sensitivity, and you can whack that up to 200%. It kind of puts it back to how it felt before. Right, this is the guy here, isn't it? Turn the beacons off. Now I'm going to do this myself. I could do the steering assist, couldn't I? Or else we'll just go for it ourselves. We'll have a go. Let's have a go, shall we? Off we go. We are going to do this. I probably should have started in one of the corners, really, shouldn't I? That's pretty poor from me, to be fair. Should have started up in this corner or something. Right, I've got to make sure no traffic's coming, because we are going to be going out into the road here. Okay, I'm going to spin round. This is obviously going to take me a little while, so I probably will do a jump cut. I think it would be too much for a time lapse as well. And off we go. I like the little noises it makes, almost sounds like a little bird chirping. So now with a bit of luck, how far will that take us? I don't know if it will take us round that bend up there, but it's certainly going to take us to that bend. It might do. We'll have a look. We're at 2% already. I like that it shows that up in the top right hand corner, your progress for the contracts. You used to have to keep going in and out of the menu on 22. That's pretty good. We'll have a quick look at, oh, it is gonna guys, it's gonna take us round. These guys are going well. The grass is almost in. Sorghum's looking good as well. This is good, isn't it? You can just sit back and put your feet up. But I will probably bring you back in, I think, guys, when I'm going to do this field pretty much off camera. I'll bring you back in when we're almost done on field 6. These guys will probably be finished by then, I would have thought. Definitely the grass. So we'll stop them. But yeah, this should bring us in a little bit of money, so I'll see you soon. Right, we are nearly there. Looks like we're pretty much going to have to do the whole of this field. The last field I've got a little bit left I've got away with, like you used to in FS22, but oh, I'll tell you what, actually there probably will be a little bit left. We're at 99% already. Did use the lane assist as well on this one. It's just quite a cool thing, isn't it, really? And a lazy way of doing it. I've been checking some of these sheds there, and I think there's another one over there just to see if there's any more collectibles in, but there wasn't any in there. So, oh, what's that one down there? Oh no, that is literally a shed. Okay, so I've been told that there's quite a few in some random little sheds like this, but I don't think there's any in these. They look all a bit beat up. Right, we're done. So, oh, we will. I don't even need to fold that up, actually. What am I doing? Let's go down to contracts and active. Both completed. Let's collect on those. So, collect and collect. Look at that. Over 15 grand. Awesome. Right, a couple of things have happened whilst we were doing that. I decided to get a worker, seeing as we've got spinach growing right down the far side there in that big field. I thought, why not get a worker to put some more spinach in here, and we'll just wait for this one to be ready to harvest as well, because that big machine we're going to need for harvesting the spinach It's going to be quite costly to lease as well, I think. So it might as well grow another field of it. Obviously we've got grass growing in there, we've got sorghum over there, so we're good to go. We've got all the fields sort of planted, whatever you want to call it. So I think what we might do is skip on into November, and then I think we're going to grab the eggs and we'll go and sell them. I need to keep my eye on these goats. I think they'll be alright skipping through the night, but it looks like they're getting through that water quite hefty, and the chickens are with the feed as well. And another thing I've thought of, I've been playing for a couple of months, obviously not in real life, in the game. I haven't even checked any of the used vehicle machinery. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing there for us really. What's that? It's a windrower. I don't want that. That's a bigger trailer than we've got, but it's a swivel axle. Not a fan of those, but that is quite a nice trailer, and that's a big bow trailer as well. That's pretty good. It's in a 28,000 litre capacity, 17,000 though, so that 8,000 they're showing there is not the actual price. Obviously if you configured it down it would be. Right, anyway, we will put some things away. Used hardly any seed though, look, but the fertilizer's gone down, which you probably would expect, wouldn't you? But I'll back this back up in there. I think the tractors would be alright, we'll just leave them out overnight, but the seed is not going to be used for some time. This is quite a big shed, this one. In fact, that tractor can stay there, can't we? Shut those up. This tractor we will put away, actually. Let's do things properly. A bit of luck, we'll have a bit more goat's milk there when we wake up. So we'll put this bad boy away. Our trailer is already in the the bell configuration. So that's good because we need that for the eggs. And it looks absolutely tiny, that trailer, doesn't it? So we need to do something about that, I think. But let's go and skip through. I mean, it's 3 PM almost, so I'm not really going to get a lot more done. We'll go to 8 AM and see what happens. Could still be a little bit dark though, because we are moving into sort of late autumn. That's not too bad. It looks quite nice actually, doesn't it? The birds singing away. I'll tell you what have we got in the way of honey as well? Because we might be able to... Oh no, hardly anything. I'm not too worried about the bees. I might just get rid of them. We'll see. Right, let's check those animals first. So the chickens, we're going to top them up with the bit of wheat we've got. The goats can have a little bit more water as well. We'll do those jobs. And then what about prices? Fertilizing contracts don't take too long, but I'm not too worried about that. So what about the canola? Because we don't really want the canola. 2190. We're almost there with that, aren't we? Some of them. Grain barge terminal 1 is a pretty good price, but I think we'll hold off till next month. We'll just see what that will go up to. Hopefully it will be better than what we've got. So eggs, everything's in alphabetical order now. So 4206. They've only crept over a little bit, haven't they? So we need to be looking at probably the canning factory. That's interesting. What the canning factory want to do with eggs? What are we Oh, here we go. Eggs there. Noodle soup. Okay. That's interesting. That could possibly change though. That's looking like it's going to go down. We've got a couple more options there. The bakery and Goldcrest Valley. That's the train. We'd have to load them up, but that's fine. Right, let's do these little jobs quick. I mean, really, we should strike while the iron's hot, shouldn't we? And get the eggs loaded up. So we need this bad boy because this is the one that will hold our frontal loader. So we will grab that. We'll do those little jobs when we come back. I think maybe we'll think about wrapping up the episode then. Right, we'll put those forks up a little bit. And we'll go and grab our trailer. I mean, the eggs shouldn't be too bad, but if we start getting quite a lot of things, pallets and stuff, we're definitely going to need a bigger trailer. That's tiny. Right, hopefully we've got a few more. Oh, I'm going to check goat's milk actually. I don't know how much we've got there. Let's have a quick drive, it's quicker, isn't it? Probably not enough, I wouldn't have thought. I guess this is going to be 1,000 litres. Yeah, 449, so not really worth. Where's our tractor gone? There it is. Yeah, not really worth worrying about. Bit of flickering going on again, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, we'll get these loaded up and then we'll kind of go from there, won't we? I think. So this hopefully won't be too painful. And we should be able to get two in one go. Let's go to that side. Absolutely we can. So we will grab all of these. We're not going to get any more because obviously we've got part pallet there at the front. That will literally be our lot. Something like that. Pretty rough, wasn't it? But that'll do. As long as they go on there and we can sell. I just find loading the pallets, or at least I did on 22, I've not tried it yet on 25, so much easier with a forklift. See that? Causing me trouble already, isn't it? There we go. I think we've got it. I think we might have to stack the last ones. I don't know. Bit annoying if we have to, but oh, that's the trailer. Come on. We might be able to squeeze them in on the back there, but we probably will have to do them separately. Or will we? We'll get them on there, I think. They're not going to fall off. And if they do, it's going to give you a bit of a laugh, isn't it? I never said my pallet loading skills were any good, so If you've watched any of my series before, you'll know that it can be a little bit painful. It's one of those jobs, isn't it, where it's quite a delicate operation and fiddly. Right, we have them on, so we'll get the forks up like that. Shouldn't need the forks again, hopefully, which would be a bit of a bonus. So we have 5,063 litres, I guess, of eggs. Where are we taking them? Wow, that canning factory has gone down. Oh, it's gone down quite a lot. We're now looking at Goldcrest Valley, which is the train sale point. Where is that? Oh, it's probably because we're playing on ×5. Oh my goodness, that's right over there. Okay, that's a bit of a track, isn't it? Well, it'll get us to see a bit of the map, wouldn't it? Shall we, just for now, not that one, is it? That one. Let's just turn that down. I know it's a little bit naughty, but... So we are heading there. Now, where do I actually need to go? That's a bit of a trek. So out of the farm that way, up, right... should we follow it all the way around, or should we go across? I think we'll follow it all the way around. Oh, can we get up there? Because I know there's... Right, okay, we'll put that on for starters, because that's going to help. We don't have any beacons on either our tractors, which is a bit rubbish, but... So people will have to just move out the way. But with a bit of luck, we'll see a little bit more of the map. That's one bonus, I guess. That's what I'm going to try and do on this series as well. I just wanted to get a few things going at the farm. Getting things, crops put into the fields, you know, the fields kind of prepped. I know we could make them a lot more better than what they are. We haven't limed, we haven't picked up stones, etc. But that will come in the future when we've got money coming out of our ears, I think. But for now, we're just toddle along. I mean, hopefully these eggs are going to produce a decent amount for us. And then I've got a little sort of well, it's not really a business deal, is it? It's something that I'm going to do that's going to create a little bit of more money, I think, for us. I mean, selling something and replacing it with something else, but all will be revealed a bit later. Oh look, Willow Lumber Company. How cool is that? So anyway, we've decided to go this way. This is fine. We do have the river down there somewhere. Doesn't it look very autumnal though? This is a nice road. Look at the cliff face. Look at the little rocks there. That's pretty. Trees are all nice and brown and orange. Which is pretty cool. Over the... Is this the railway bridge? No, there's a little stream. That's nice. Look at the water running. How cool. Let's just have a quick look at the big map. So we're literally going past all these fields and then we're going to swing left. I'm a little bit concerned actually. How do we get... I need to stop a minute because that's only showing up where the train goes, isn't it? Surely we can't get to that. That's the train track, isn't it? The black one. Ooh. Grain West Silo. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay, I've taken the wrong route then, didn't I? I needed to go here really, didn't I? I think that's the only train silo on here. Wow, that's annoying. Well, I need to turn around then and go back up here, and it's literally next door to the warehouse. Well, I'm not going to bore you with that. That's my own fault, so I'm going to cut until we are up near the silo. Right, okay. Change of plan. This has been a bit of a wild goose chase, it's turned out. So I originally decided and changed my mind after realising I had gone the wrong way. Instead of going to the train, I thought, well, by the time we've paid to hire the train, rent the train, etc., is it really worth it? So I looked at the prices again. The bakery was shown not the best price, but the next sort of best price, so to speak. And I thought it's going to be a lot easier to take it there. So I headed to the bakery, which is there. I parked about there because I ran out of time to record, so I saved the game. I've loaded back in. The bakery is no longer the best price. It's the canning factory, which is over here. So I've come from here all the way up this way, and then I eventually cut through this track. And I've just thought, I wonder if there's something in this shed. And there is. Well, there's a lot of junk. But over here, where is it? I think it's this anchor. Collect. It's not that anchor. What was that then? I don't know. Oh well, we got 10 grand though. Happy days. So, another 10 grand. We will head down to the canning factory, because that is showing 4265, which is the best price out of all of them. So we're definitely going to be selling there. Put the mini map on. I think I've got to... Oh my goodness, what is that bus doing? That was a horrendous turn. That just did not look very natural. We will not say any more about that. After I've sold these eggs, I need to pop to the shop, which I'll probably either do off camera or just jump cut down to there and configure the trailer back to its normal self. And then we'll head back to the farm. I'm going to do a couple more things and then we'll wrap up the episode, I think. Right, what are we going to get for these eggs? Wow, that went quick. 21,594. Wow, we are at 72 grand. I'm going to jump cut now to the shop. I'll probably see it at the farm, to be fair. Right, back at the farm. Spent a little bit of money because I repaired everything that we've got at the moment here. Tractor needed a little bit of work doing to it, and I've only just realised that everything else that we started off with needs repairing. So all the cultivator, that John Deere's obviously been done, our seeder and things like that. So I didn't quite realise that some of it was in need of repair, but I've just done that tractor. That was about $1,600, just over. But we have the money, so why not? Right, all I'm going to do now is we are just going to sort our animals out quick. I think next episode we probably... Oh, actually, let me check. Because... Yeah, look, the spinach is ready to harvest. But we're not going to do that until this one is ready to harvest. Grass is going to be probably next month, so... I may move on, I don't know. We'll see how we get on. But I'm going to take the rest of that wheat out. It's not a huge amount. If it looks like we are getting a bit desperate, oh look, we've already started getting some eggs. If it looks like we are getting a little bit desperate, then we'll just buy some from the store. Just until we've got our sorghum there. That should keep them going for a bit. But it is looking like the animals are munching through quite a bit. Right, I'm going to do one more thing, because we are going to empty the canola out. I'm not going to sell this yet. I'm going to leave that there for a second. We'll grab the water trailer. We'll just put a bit more water into the goats. Remember, this guy is on hire or leased. We'll go and top that up though. This water is now free from this tower, which is handy. That's part of the update they did. Seems to be quite quick filling up as well, which is good. So, look. Oh, we've got weeds in there, haven't we? That's interesting. I thought we ploughed this. Come on, get rid of that. Get rid of needs rolling. Get rid of lead star line. It should be there. We've ploughed that. We shouldn't have any weeds in there. How annoying. Obviously you're not going to get any in grass. And it's showing weeds over in the spinach. Right, that's baffled me. Because we bought the subsoiler, which is currently standing over there. And we did those fields. The only field we didn't do was the big field with the spinach in. That is odd. Has that changed? I have not had any time to do any testing on that. If someone could enlighten me, that would be awesome. That is a bit annoying though. Shouldn't have any weeds popping up if you've ploughed, or unless I'm missing a trick somewhere. In fact, I think what we'll do is spin round. We'll just leave this water trailer right there, I think. I mean, we can afford to buy one now. We could have afforded to buy one earlier, but I was being a bit tight with the money. I'm not doing too bad. Right, what I'm going to do is just spin round to finish the episode off. I'll turn that off. We're going to go up into this mode. Going to get rid of our silo. So we're going to sell it. 39,582. You must be mad, I hear you say. Wow, we do have the first multi-fruit silo mod that came out the other day, so we are going to use it, and it's this for 30 grand. So already we've made 9,000 whatever it was extra. This will not take milk though, but it will take everything else by the look of it, even the ones from custom maps. You can store all types of liquids, even those with customized maps. So we're going to go for it. 8 million litre capacity, probably about the same sort of footprint as the other one. I'll put it about there, I think. And there it is. So we should be able to store our canola in. And that is very handy now. So tip that in. And we'll probably sell that next month, to be fair. I mean, looking at the prices, it's not far off, to be fair. But I'm going to risk it and hope that it is going to get absolutely better. So 219, look at it, there's quite a few at 21, there's 2170 there. That's stopped, but the others are going up, so hopefully that will be decent. And if I pull forward underneath the pipe, it's going to show us what we can store in there. So there's all the carrots and that, long grain rice, normal rice, green beans, peas. We can store our spinach in here, which is awesome. Wood chips, nice. Straw, awesome. Awesome seeds, look. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. Right, I think, people, we're going to leave it there for that episode. So I hope you have enjoyed it. We need to get a... Did I buy a pressure washer? I can't remember now. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. We need to buy one soon though. I will probably next episode if I haven't already. I can't remember. We're going to leave it there for that episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I post. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.